At this moment, I sat alone, with no one talking back. He was gone. All I had was a single video that was sent to me. At this moment, I could only think of the worst. John was out there somewheres being Big Bird's sex slave. The only bit of calm that I had in my heart was that I knew somehow he wanted this. Whew! That's so much better!
Yuri puts her arms out and twirls around. You gotta do it for me, Ryan. I'm doing it, so you gotta do it for me.
God. Alright.
Yeah.
I'm beautiful! Oh god, I'm dizzy. Oh god, I'm dizzy. Oh gosh, I'm dizzy.
Ryan did it too much. Too much.
I am back. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Unless, wait, what? I don't get you, Sayori, because it sounded like if I had a boyfriend, you couldn't be my boyfriend. I mean, Sayori, you could have just said because I want you to be my boyfriend or something.
Oh, that never happens in anime. What are you talking about?
That's a very, very, very valid point. And if it does, the game's gonna get dark 10 seconds later. Or a girl is super aggressive. Because you know we've watched some where she's just like, I'm getting that dick. Is that a fish coming towards us? No, that's just an anime girl trying to suck your dick.
What are you looking at me for like that? When do I not make random noises?
And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. So you're keeping it unbuttoned so he can rebutton it so then he can... What infinite cycle of lies do you live, Sayori?
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier.
Fine, fine.
Fused together, they make a normal sleeping human being.
It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Wow! What?
Ooh.
You escalated this too quick, Sayori. Also, your frickin' bow is possessed by a pirate. You should have him do it. Yar! You haven't forgotten about me, did you? I saw you oogling my girl, Bilbo Buttons. I'll shiv you with my wait, shit, what's that called? What's the sword called? I'm gonna say cutlass. Cutlass!
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
No, I wasn't.
Oh my god, that was terrifying sounding. Holy shit, John. That was in my brain. Get out of my brain, John.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone!
Eh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! My favorite voice is back. Bilbo Buttons. I can't wait to read yours. Oh, we're reading it? Yeah, guys, I wrote a lot about suicide in my poem. And marshmallows and puppies and socks.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends.
Why'd you write climax in your story? You frickin' weirdo!
I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, no, that's everyone. Shit. Well, no, that's everyone ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? Oh, I guess this is gonna be the moment where we find out who we got. I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
John, I'm excited. I feel like we're finally gonna get weird. Yay! It's gonna be really weird. Hopefully.
Who should I show my poem to first? Who's first, Ryan?
Oh! John, you're the character, so I'll let you choose.
Well, let's hit up Yuri.
Hell yeah, we're gonna hit up that Yuri. I do every
Yuri
night.
seems the most experienced. So I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair.
I'm really confused. It's suicide and marshmallows.
Dot dot dot. Oh wait.
Yeah, that's what I would too. It's a bit of a mess. Oops.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, hold on a second, John. Hold on a second. Hey, I don't mean to interrupt. This is Matt, moderator Matt, for anybody who was wondering. Hey, I don't mean to interrupt your recording, but I was watching a Let's Play right now, and they were just asked a question from their subreddit that I wanted to ask you two. If you were a sandwich, Ryan, would you let John have a nibble? Same question goes for you, John.
You know what? If Ryan really needed it, I would let him have that nibble.
Oh God, you're gonna make me feel guilty. Yeah, I said the same thing.
You said you're gonna feel good. You were gonna say something else first. You stingy old fart dude.
Oh, all right. I might as well. I may have said no, because I don't trust John. That fatty would eat me completely.
You dirty hobo.
I see what you done to them cookies, John. Cookie Monster was ashamed.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Is that bad? It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. You're fucked up. Oh man, that's not nice. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it's all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Yeah, that's probably not gonna be the case. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? That's officially Natsuki's voice, though, when she's in the background. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. You weren't talking about people. You were talking about my writing. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Oh yeah, Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Oh, look how happy she is.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, so you want me to read it, or do you want
Oh God, you read it. I can't read cursive,
Okay.
bud. Oh, hold on. Let me try to read this, sucker. Let me try to frickin' decode this son of a bitch. Ghost under the light. I can tell that. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. Okay, why bathing? It must be this one. The last Neeming streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green Ho? Does that just say Ho? Hue. Oh, okay. No, the blue-green Ho of the future, John. I will suck dick for science. I bathe and... Wait, I bathe? Clam. Why does it say clam? Or is that... Calm?
Poems?
Okay, I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light thickens. Or is it... Actually, you know what it looks like? It looks like... Oh, I thought it was frickens. The light frickens. I frickin' back. I like mine better. Oh, how bad was I? How many words did I mess up?
Well, as you said, the last remaining streetlight. It's the last remaining streetlight.
Oh, remaining? But that looks like an N.
Yeah,
I mean, I knew I messed up the word because I just made up a word.
Yeah.
Okay, question. The tendril. Was I right with tendril?
Yeah, you're right.
Really? I thought I was wrong. Then I didn't do as bad as I thought I would.
No, it wasn't that bad.
It does. It is like deciphering like hieroglyphics to me. I don't get it. Also, what the frick was that about? Because I was kind of just trying to read. I didn't actually process any of it. Reading comprehension on that one, John, a big old 0. I got none of it. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. That's not true. If that was the case, I couldn't read it.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read. Cause I'm freaking dumb. I hope it really wasn't timing that, because that'd be bad.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem.
I like the tendril part and the frickin' part.
Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. If you write longer poems I have to read, I'm gonna quit this game right now.
That's why you have me.
Okay, good.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Wait, that's about ghosts?!
I don't know, maybe the flickering and stuff.
Was that the Whore of Justice? Is it the ghost of Whore of Justice? I'll suck your dick and save the day!
So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I was kind of, Nope.
Hold on, I'm saving justice, John.
So I kind of like missed a little bit of that, and all I heard was, oh crap, and I done lost it because Terry interrupted me.
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Bilbo Buttons. Sorry. Oh, the name is the best thing I've ever created on this channel. Hands down.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
I think she might be talking about herself right there. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. Oh, you picked the last one. I guess I'll pick one. I want Monica. Hey, beautiful buttons! Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, that's right. She has a split personality, John. She secretly has a weird Irish bloke named Johnson. The classic Irish name. By the way, since you're new and everything, it's also called My Voice Hurts. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Oh dear, she's always listening, Ryan.
Could you imagine that face like just outside a dim window? I don't even know if you could make that scary, to be honest with you. Even if you... Ryan, how can you make that scary? Get rid of her boobies.
What
have I done? I got rid of her boobies! This is too...
Ryan, you've gone too far.
Not as far as your mom went last night with me.
Oh, that's nasty.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Bilbo Buttons. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I like getting past barriers.
Yeah, that's true. I really gotta get past your weird Irish bloke that you have inside you.
Yeah, maybe once I get used to that, we could...
I'd like to have sex with you!
Oh, don't think I can get past it. Nope.
No!
Nope. Run away.
Listen to my orgasm voice! I hurt my voice. This joke was not worth it.
I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. Oh, Monica, that's not good. It's about suicide. I really like socks and climaxing.
Oh, I thought it actually said that for a second. I was thinking the next button when you said it.
It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Socks and climaxing?
Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. John, I think I figured it out. Look at her hand. The Illuminati. She's got the triangle, John! It's the Illuminati!
I gotta go pee. Sarah about maybe just pee my pants.
But maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. even if you show it in a different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
It's me again. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Oh man, I do this. This job's easy. Watch this. This is my John impersonation. Dildo. Hot diggity dog, I do this good. Ryan, what do you think about that joke?
I really hated it, Bucka.
Shut up, Ryan. It's my show now.
So you and Buck are gonna have a fun time there, Ryan?
No?
Soon, John. Soon. Soon I'm gonna be the co-star of this show. And then no one will remember him and his stupid Rocky the Rock joke. That joke's dumb. I had good jokes once.
What the hell's going on in there?
Dad, I'm doing a thing on the internet.
No son of mine's gonna be showing his boy pussy online.
Dad, I told you I'm not into that sort of thing. For God's, why do you keep thinking I'm a gay porn actor?
Well, you always been throwing out the signs. I mean, you keep going in the bathroom and shaving your legs? What are you, gay?
Get out of my room! Get out!
Fine, but I'm taking your frickin' lube, alright?
No, I like to oil myself up and look at myself in the mirror. It's the only time I feel like a true man.
What went wrong? What went wrong?
Anyways, you rule the day, John. I'm gonna be the star of the show. Oh boy, I live a miserable life if this is my goals.